Hi guys, welcome back to the channel for another video. As you can see, I have got company today. Katina contacted me, would have been over 6 months ago now, talking about a program that she asked me to contribute to, which I've spoken to you guys about before, and I was so excited to be asked. And I really hope you guys stay tuned to this video because this is a huge opportunity for all of us to contribute and get involved and make a difference to something which we are so passionate about in this community. So do you mind giving us a bit of background about where you've come from and what you're here to talk to us about today?
Yeah, sure. So, hi everyone, my name is Katina and thanks for having me here.
Welcome.
I'm very honored to be here today, so that's great. And I was so happy when Mia said that she's, going to be involved, and I was really excited and so glad to be here today. I originally came from Germany to do my PhD here in Australia at the Australian National University. And now I came up to talk to you guys and to talk to Mia about what we're doing. So the name of the program is ProYouth Oz, and it's an online program that focuses on the promotion of mental health in young people aged 18 to 25 with a specific focus on eating behaviors and on body image. So the program has originally been developed by researchers at the University Hospital Heidelberg in Germany, and it's been disseminated in 9 different countries in Europe, and it's been successful over there.
Amazing.
So now for my PhD I'm taking the program to Australia, and we've adapted it here. And had the involvement of young people, and are now starting our first trial with the program.
Exciting,
Yeah.
So exciting. So what's the actual structure of the program? What does it involve?
Yeah, so the entire program runs for a duration of 6 weeks.
Okay.
And it involves reading various information about eating disorders and about body image. The program also has a self-monitoring and feedback system. So you would complete a couple of questions every week, and based on your answers you'll get tailored feedback regarding your eating behaviors or your weight and shape concerns.
Right.
Then another component of the program are weekly peer-to-peer support group chats, and they will be moderated, and they will involve a young person with a lived experience like you, Mia. So very excited to have her involved in that.
Very honoured.
And so that's the rough content of the project, of the program.
And in terms of those group chats every week, what will sort of the content or the discussion points be for people every week?
Yep. So there will be several topics ranging from, how did you, for example, realize that your weight and shape concerns were a problem?
Right.
What helped you to actually talk about them? Like you said in many of your other videos, that the whole stigma and shame around it is such a huge problem.
And it seems to be getting worse. So a program like this is so important, and it is anonymous and confidential, isn't it?
It's all anonymous and confidential, and we know that it's hard to talk about issues, and so it just gives young people the opportunity to actually talk about issues, actually realize that other people have similar problems,
Which
it's
is
not only
incredibly empowering to find a community, but also I have to say that in the 6 years that I was sick, and even prior, I was aware I had body image issues. I was aware that I had some strange eating patterns that I thought were just specific to me, and if I'd had an opportunity to speak anonymously and confidentially with other people going through the same thing, I would have been happier to do that than I would be to confide in somebody in my personal daily life. So I think this is such a powerful thing that you're offering people. It's enormous.
So we have them all moderated, we have a team of researchers and clinicians working on it. We've got people involved who've gone through similar experiences themselves before, and so we really just want to try and make the best to make it a tool that's approachable for young people, accessible, and hopefully also enjoyable.
If you are eligible, if you get to the point where you can sign up and participate, what is the level of involvement, I guess?
So basically, after the screening, once you get the feedback that you're eligible, we'll send you a questionnaire with a couple of questions about you and how you've been feeling. That should not take longer than 20 to 30 minutes.
Okay.
So you complete that questionnaire, then you'll get access to the program. As I said, it's staggered, so some people get access immediately, some get access a bit later onwards. You do the intervention for the 6 weeks. Even if you haven't completed the entire intervention for whatever reason, it's really important for us to get that post-survey data. So after the 6 weeks, we'll send you another questionnaire, with similar questions, again around 20 to 30 minutes. And that will actually really help us to evaluate whether the program is effective or not. So this is incredibly important. Without this data, we can't say anything about the program. And without being able to say anything about the program, we can't give it to a lot of people because, you know.
Absolutely. So you can't be participating for 6 weeks and then not do that last step, because otherwise the 6 weeks doesn't mean an awful lot in terms of going on to then help other people. So very important step to remember. Must complete final questionnaire.
Please. So basically, and then after this 6 weeks period, in order to see the long-term effects of the program, we will then send you a questionnaire again after 3 months, after 6 months, and after 12 months. All these questionnaires will be sent out via email. And they're obviously all 100% confidential and anonymous. And you can even win something. You can win...
Bit of incentive.
Yes, you need that. So you can stand your chance to win an iPad mini.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, if you complete the questionnaire. So yeah,
brilliant.
It's a bit of an incentive, you know.
Motivation. Everyone needs a bit of motivation.
Yes, you do.
What is the aim of the program? What are you hoping to achieve? What's the ultimate outcome of it, I guess?
Well, so I guess we're hoping to really get a better understanding of how to help young people with body image issues. And obviously, we're also hoping that it will improve their body image and, you know, any concerns that you might have around eating, weight or shape.
Why is a program like this one important? Why is it something that you think is essential, really, to introduce now?
Well, I guess you would probably be the best to answer this with all of the videos that you've recorded over the past couple of months or years. I guess, you know, we're just so surrounded by this unrealistic beauty ideal every day on the media, on TV, social media
is a huge one. That's the one I probably hear the most about from people who are really suffering or struggling with their perception of themselves.
Exactly. And even in our day-to-day lives, you know, so that whole weight and shape concern and focus on our appearance, the dieting culture, all these things could potentially lead to serious mental illnesses such as eating disorders.
And dieting is actually, the research we do have indicates that dieting contributes hugely to the statistics of people suffering. It's such a slippery slope. But it's also the component of self-worth, I think, that we need to stop assigning our physical appearance as such a huge proportion of how we value ourselves and what we think we need to improve, you know, as opposed to our intellect or our humour or how compassionate and kind we are.
Absolutely. So I do strongly believe that, you know, we just need something to promote this positive body image and to promote all the positive things, like you said, that we all have, and do something about that.
Do you have a personal connection to what sort of led you to go down this path? Obviously for me, I have a very personal experience with eating disorders, so that's what motivates me. But I guess, what is it that drew you to choose this path or this cause?
Well, I don't have this personal experience, but I do have a number of friends who really worry strongly about their weight and body shape. And one of my friends was experiencing bulimia for quite a substantial amount of time during her life. And so when I started my PhD, I really felt like I wanted to contribute something to that field. So one of the first things my supervisor actually told me was, you know, Katina, you're going to do your PhD for 3 years or maybe more. You want to make sure that you're doing something you're passionate about and you
stay interested. Stay motivated.
You have to. And so I really felt I wanted to contribute a little bit to that field and just help to improve the lives of young people who are worrying about their weight and body shape, and just hopefully make a tiny little bit of difference.
Which is amazing. I remember when we were first talking and I asked you, you know, what I'm so encouraged that somebody who is as qualified as, I mean, I have no qualifications, but to meet somebody who's qualified, who can actually make sort of a societal difference at that level is incredible, but also that you haven't experienced it yourself, that level of compassion is just, oh, such a credit to you. So I guess the most important aspect is, we can talk about this until the cows come home, but in Sydney CBD, that's unlikely to happen. But what the most important thing is, where can people find more information on the program and where can they sign up?
If you're interested in the study, this is what it's called, ProYouth Oz. Here you can see it. Hope that works. You can click on that link, which that hopefully Mia will put up.
All of that will be in the description box below, very clearly marked as to whether or not it's the Facebook page, because you do have a Facebook page.
Exactly, we have a Facebook page as well.
There is also the home page, and right now on the screen you are going to see a pop-up for a link to the home page. So that will take you to further information and the opportunity to sign up. But the rest of the links are all in the description box if you want to go and have a look at the other pages.
So obviously feel free to give us a like on our Facebook page. Very much appreciated. And you can find all the remaining information over there, and all the contact details and everything.
So guys, this is where you come in. In order for Katina to get to that magic 250 number, we need you to share this across your social media pages, whether it's Facebook or Tumblr or Twitter, and basically encourage anybody who's ever had body image issues to go and look at this video and to potentially go and sign up to the program. Particularly important if you are based in Australia. That's not to say that if you're not, you shouldn't share. You never know who it's going to reach, and it could reach somebody who's really in need of a program like this, and even bigger than that, it could go on to help how many people if it is an effective program. So please do share. Even if you're looking at this on my personal Facebook, hi guys, please share this video. It would be so appreciated. So Katina, thank you so much for coming up and filming with me today on this blistering hot Sydney day. At least we're tucked away in the air conditioning. Guys, thank you so much for tuning into this video. Come and follow me on Instagram and Twitter under What Mia Did Next. I will see you guys in a few days with another video. In the meantime, as always, much love and take care. Bye guys.